Today we talk about cutting, the actual edit, the thing that defines this whole craft. Let's start by reframing what a cut really is. Most people think of cutting as subtractive. You have a long clip, you trim the boring parts, you're left with the good stuff. That's true on the surface, but that's like saying a musician plays piano by pressing keys. Technically correct, but it misses the point completely. A cut isn't just a trim, it's punctuation. It's a decision about what the viewer sees next and exactly when. That moment where one image ends and another begins carries real emotional power. The cut controls space. It creates tension or releases it. It says pay attention or move on. Every cut is a storytelling decision. There's a famous idea called the Kuleshov effect that will change how you see this forever. A Soviet filmmaker, Lev Kuleshov, took one shot of an actor with a completely neutral face. He intercut that same shot with three different images: a bowl of soup, a girl playing, a woman in a coffin. Audiences swore the actor's performance changed each time. They said he looked hungry, then happy, then grief stricken. But it was the exact same shot. Nothing changed except what it was cut next to. That's the power of editing. You're not just arranging clips, you're creating meaning through juxtaposition. The viewer's brain fills in the connections and feels the emotion. You're guiding all of it invisibly from the edit room. Now let's get practical. The most basic tool is the razor tool. Press C, click on a clip in the timeline and it slices the clip into two pieces. Press V to switch back to the selection tool. But once you're comfortable, you'll use the razor tool less. The faster way is trimming directly on the timeline. Hover over a clip's edge, your cursor turns into a trim bracket, and you drag to shorten or lengthen it. Professional editors also use a keyboard method. Park your playhead where you want the cut. Press Q to trim the previous clip's end up to that point. Press W to trim the next clip's start back to it. We'll practice these as we go. Straight cut. One clip ends, the next begins. No effect. Used well, this is the most powerful cut of all. It's clean, direct, and invisible. The best edited films are full of straight cuts you never notice. When a cut works, the viewer doesn't feel the edit. They just feel the story. Jump cut. Cutting between two similar shots, creating a slightly jarring effect. Once considered a mistake, now a stylish, accepted technique, especially in YouTube and documentary content. It signals time passing or adds urgency and energy. If you cut out part of an interview, you get a jump cut by default. You can hide it with B-roll or leave it visible on purpose. Cut on action. Cutting mid-movement. A hand reaching for a door, a ball leaving someone's hands. Done right, it's invisible because the eye is following the motion, not the edit. This is why action scenes flow so smoothly. Match cut. Cutting between two shots that share a visual similarity in shape, color, or movement. The classic example, the bone thrown in the air in 2001. A space odyssey cutting straight to a spaceship. Nothing alike on paper, but the visual rhyme tells a whole story in one cut. This is one of the highest level editing techniques. When it lands, it feels like poetry. L cut and J cut, audio driven cuts. In a straight cut, video and audio switch together. In an L cut, the audio from the first clip carries into the next visual. In a J cut, you hear the next clip's audio before you see it. These create flow, they bridge scenes and stop the edit from feeling choppy. Think of an interview where the visuals cut away before the person finishes speaking, but you still hear their voice. It feels natural because that's how we experience real life. We often hear before we see. Once you start using L cuts and J cuts, you'll wonder how you ever edited without them. The type of cut matters, but when you cut, the timing is everything. Pace is the rhythm of your story, like rhythm in music. Fast cuts create energy, urgency, sometimes anxiety. Think of an action trailer. Barely a second per shot, your heart rate climbing. Slow cuts create space and intimacy. Think of a quiet, dramatic scene where two characters just look at each other. The stillness makes you lean in. Great editors control pace on purpose. They speed up for tension, slow down to let emotion land. The variation is what keeps people watching. If everything's fast, fast stops meaning anything. If everything's slow, viewers check out. The rhythm needs contrast, it needs a heartbeat. A useful habit. Feel your edit physically when you watch it back. Does this cut feel early, like the shot didn't get to breathe? Does it feel late, like you overstayed? Your gut will tell you. The more you watch your own edits and the edits of work you admire, paying attention to exactly where and why cuts happen, the sharper your instincts get. Editing intuition is real, it's built through practice. The cut is the foundation of storytelling in video. Color, sound, transitions, effects, those are amplifiers. The cut comes first. Before worrying about anything else, ask of every cut, is this in the right place? Does it feel right? Does it move the story forward? Does it serve the emotion of the moment? Ask those questions every time. The answers will come faster the more you practice, until cutting feels as natural as breathing.